Hi, I'm Ashvini Kenyon Gatlin, and I am the program manager for the Amrit Method Yoga Therapy program. And I am here with Kamini Desai, who I will be introducing some more in just a little bit. I first just wanted to express my gratitude for this program. It has really changed my life. I used to have high levels of anxiety and would even think of life kind of like an obstacle course that I had to safely maneuver through. And these days, I'm much more relaxed with life and even enjoy life. And this program has a lot to do with that. So thank you.
Thank you.
And Kamini is the executive director here at the Amrit Yoga Institute. She is also the author of the book Yoga Nidra, The Art of Transformational Sleep, and she's the creator of the Amrit Method Yoga Therapy program. So thank you, Kamini, for talking with us today.
My pleasure.
I have 3 questions that I'm wanting to ask Kamini to share with us. And this first one is, what makes the Amrit Method Yoga Therapy program so powerful?
Well, I would have to say that the Amrit method of yoga therapy is really energy-based. And a couple of things, most of us, when we try to solve things, traditional psychology at least, we get stuck in our thinking. We're thinking, and then we try to resolve it by going to feeling. Or we're all in feeling and then we resolve it by going to thinking. And usually we bounce back and forth between these two. If I'm feeling too much, I think about it. If I'm thinking too much, I try to feel it. And what we don't recognize is that both thinking and feeling are functions of energy. And that they're functions of energy that have not actually completely cleared the system. And so what we are doing with the integrative Amrit method of yoga therapy is we're really working at the level of energy where thoughts and incomplete feelings originate. And if we can resolve them at the energy level, we are actually resolving them at the root cause. And actually, even if you think about it, when you're trying to think your way out of an issue, it only really resolves when the energy moves. Right? Even when you go to a regular psychotherapist or a psychologist, it usually works when the talk therapy suddenly causes the energy to move and it feels like it released. Right? And so even with the talk therapy or even with the feeling, it's not that they're wrong, but even if you look at those, what they're really trying to do is resolve the energy. And what we do is in that very pointed way, work at that underlying issue that's really at the root cause.
Well, I know it works for me.
Good.
And the other thing that I was wanting to know is, I know that it must have really changed your life as well to have put together a body of work like this and then wanting to offer it to others. Could you just share a little bit how this modality has changed your life?
Absolutely. Well, I think one of the most important things was a lot of what I'm sharing is what I've experienced myself and put together through my own process. And having a background in psychology, one of the things that I really saw that was missing was when we experience a traumatic event, especially when it's something so big that it feels like my mind or my heart will never come to terms with it, where do I put it? How it feels like to feel it only and to never have a place to put that feeling would just annihilate me. Or to only think it to death, my mind can never comprehend, it will never come to terms with that stuff. And what I found in my own personal experience, but also in working with people, is that by providing this third thing, and this is what I believe yoga psychology is about, which is really what my intent is to share, that there's a third thing. And that is the source itself, that our sky-like nature has the capacity to hold and receive whatever our mind cannot make sense of, whatever our heart cannot hold, that sky, that source can hold. And so really, I found this in my own life, that there were things that I was like, my heart or my mind may never come to terms with this. I may never fully accept it. But I can give it to the sky to hold for me. I can give it to the source. And there I could find peace in my own mind and in my own heart.
That's beautiful. Thank you.
Thank you.
My last question is, who would you say this program is for?
I would say this program is for anyone who really wants to experience the innate intelligence and the wisdom of their body and free the wisdom of their body to heal them.
Mm.
So very often, yes, we go to a doctor or we go to a health and healing professional, but truly what they're doing is they're putting your own body in the best place to heal itself. So if you are interested in awakening the self-healing, self-awakening mechanism in your own body and helping other people to do the same in a very targeted way, then this program's for you. If you have modalities, if you're a psychotherapist or you're working, let's say, at the body level or the feeling level, or you're a body worker, you're a counselor of some kind, and you want to bring in some more energy level work, body psychology focused work with a yoga basis to it, and bring those two together and marry them in some way, I also highly recommend this program. Yeah.
Sounds good. Thank you so much for your insights and taking the time to share this with us.
Thank you. Thank you for having me. I've been watching some of your little podcasts and I love them.
Thank you.
Thanks for making me a part of it.
Thank you. So if you're interested in more information about the Amrit Method Yoga Therapy Program, or you would like to register, visit our website at amrityoga.org. That's A-M as in Mary, R-I-T, yoga.org. We hope to see you at the program.